Hello, welcome to my first stood up video. I've been doing stood up for extra energy. You can see in the mirror there that I'm using a stand, a microphone stand, rather than a tripod because my tripod's just not tall enough to do a stood up video. It's not the only reason I sat down against the wall that you can see in the background there for the video previously. It's because I was picking stuff from the floor. What I'm going to do with this video is bend down and pick stuff up, and then I'm going to cut out the bent down bit and just hold it up here. I might have to step back a foot so that you can get an accurate vision of it. But for instance, for something like this, you'll see perfectly well that it's a Bop It Extreme that cost me £2.25. And works. Well, that was one of the things I got from the charity shops on Monday. It rained on Sunday. It rained overnight. It was a thunderstorm by about 10:30, but it was drizzling first thing, and it was very dark, as everybody knows. And yeah, no good at all. What I bought at the charity shops on Monday instead of the Carboot sales is coming up now. I got a big bag, I mean it's quite hefty, that, of Junior Meccano, and if you look inside there's a load of leaflets from the various kits that this is lot has come out of. There's at least 4 boxes worth of 70s, 80s Junior Meccano there. It's all in the same colours, yellow, blue and red. Red is wheels and pulleys, yellow for the spars and blue for the little boxes. £3.50. Now, they had a boxed version for £3.50 with about less than a quarter of what's in there. And because of the box, it would have been collectible. But, yeah, I decided against it. This was £2.25 as well. And it's all... I do believe it's still got batteries in. No, I took them out. There's a little projector there that projects into the ceiling. It's not very bright, but it would work in a dark room where it's only dark. These fasten onto the side of the cot, and so does this little string. You can tie it onto the back end of the cot, and obviously everything, these bits move, the bits move around here, and yeah, works fine. It does make a bit of a whirring noise when the bits move, and you can hear that above the singing. It's just singing and dancing. The eyes move, and yeah, it's not bad at all. Some lights, LED twinkle lights, cost £3, which actually I've got a feeling these are only about £7 or £8 new, but they are new in the box, never been used. Except when I tested them last night. I got some video games and a DVD there and a book. Now let me see this right. I got 10 discs for £1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's 2 in the complete first series of Little Britain. 7, 3 for 18, 8 PlayStation magazine, and that one, Rock Profile by Matt Lucas and David Williams. Walliams, not Williams. I paid up £1 for Bob the Builder, Festival of Fun, for a week. I got a Star Wars. It's a bit battered, the box, but it's all new inside, sealed in the bag. 50p each for these 2 Haynes manuals. One's a car manual and one's a baby manual, or rather conception to 2 years, so pregnancy and baby. And they were 50 pence each. They're both sellers. How much profit there is another matter altogether. 75p for a wireless mouse. 75p for another wireless mouse. £3.50 for an alarm clock. It's a Sony ICF 113L, which is a Dream Machine. It says Dream Machine there even, and it's working fine. Nice big orange bright light, and it's pack tested from Sue Ryder. Bit of black felt pen on that before I sell it. Not over the pack test, over the Sue Ryder bit. I'm sure that most people who are buying things like this, they know that they can get them cheaper than they're buying. They're doing it for convenience. Anyway, that will sell for £10 or £12. Cost £3.50. These bits are other things. I've got another one of those pot cats from Quail Ceramics. I see them everywhere now. Once your eyes are dialed in, it's a nice big one, this, and it's called Eloise. Unfortunately, it was a little bit more expensive. It seems that once you start going into a shop and either asking for a particular item or buying it constantly, they put the price up. Last year, these were going for 50p to £1 in the same shop. Yeah? A couple of weeks ago, I bought two for £1.75 each, and now they want £2.50 for them. Unfortunately, I can't blame them. They've realised there's a market for them, and they've realised there's money to be made. So I'm not going to grumble, but they do miss out sometimes. £1.50 for this. It's a bike computer, new in the box, never been used. Everything's there. Probably not as much as I'd hope. I was hoping for maybe 20 quid, probably 12, maybe 14. The other little bits in here are from a couple of weeks ago. I don't know how they got in there. Another box of Hot Wheels. I bought one for £3 last week and completed it with the parts from my old one, which I haven't listed yet, but I'm going to get listed. We'll see whether this needs parts or not. I haven't even looked inside. And it did see that it had the manual, which as a last resort you can sell the manual to people who haven't got the manual. But it's well chock of stuff. If there's any bits missing, it's not a problem. This was a surprise. I mean, I don't know whether they'd looked up the values or not, but they've certainly put price on it. £5.99 in Oxfam. But 6 knabs in the box, and it's got its instruction manual, and it's how to play, how to exercise DVD with it. So it's basically complete in box. There we go. And these are going for £20 to £25, surprisingly. And it's nicely in the box. All I have to do is put it inside a plastic bag. Yeah, very, very easy. Easy. Oh, there's the book for that. There we go. Hot wires. So, yeah. Right. One thing I did see in the charity shops, which I was surprised at, was a brand new in the box, or rather, new and sealed green wing for £1.50. I'm not sure what that's going for these days, but it's an easy list. So I do like new sealed box sets. It's just so much easier. All you have to do is photograph the front, photograph the back, maybe a bit around the side to show that the cellophane's okay, and then whack it in the same exact listing as everyone else, new and sealed, price. What else is there more to say about that? Brilliant. Yeah, scan the barcode so people know what it's called, copy the title from everyone else, and maybe I'll take that security, maybe I won't, security protected A lot of them used to have those little RF chip built into the box. I can't do anything about that. It's just going to have to be sent like that. And then I bought these. Is that the right way up? So you can read them. No, it isn't, is it? There. And it should start here and then go up. So it should have been the other way up, but never mind. Spooks 1 to 10. Each one's got a different price on, like they've been priced separately and then put on the shelf together for some strange reason. Maybe they go by how many DVDs there are in them. But this is a place that gives you 5 DVDs for £1, or sorry, it's 1 for 50p and 5 for £1. Well, obviously they want rid of them as fast as possible. Anyway, what I do know is they're going for £50 plus for all 10 seasons together. And it really doesn't really matter the condition of the outer sleeves. All the ones that are selling seem to be pretty rough. As long as the DVDs are playable, well, they're all really, really nice, pristine, like maybe watched once. I stood there in the shop and I checked every single one before I bought it. I opened each one, checked it, put it back together, went on to the next one. I spent a long time checking them, but and yeah, photographing is going to be a little bit more involved. I'll open each one, lay it out, photograph it, maybe turn the discs over and photograph them again. I'm not sure whether I'll do that or not. They might just have to take my word for it, you know, because you've only got 12 photos and there's 10 sets. So, you know, I could do one box set at a time, or I could do 2 box sets at a time and just lay out the discs to show that they're all there. And then people are going to have to take my word for the fact that they're good quality. The Green Wing, the Spooks, I expect to get them out this quarter at least. The Revel, probably the same. That's the Star Wars X-Wing Fighter. These mice, they're much of a slow spinner. They're a slow burner. You know, the condition of them is such that they can be sold as new. But I'm not going to make a great deal on them anyway. We're talking maybe £5 or £6 each. But it might be £5 or £6 between them. Not sure. As I said, they're a slow burner. Some of the DVD games, sorry, the video games, they only cost me 10p each. You know, I can put some microphones with those SingStar. I didn't show you what they were, did I? I just held them up. So actually, I'll do them now. Rock Profiles is a segment of the, well, it was Matt Lucas and David Williams doing rip-offs of currently interesting pop stars such as Elton John, Jerry Halliwell, Michael Jackson, Tom Jones, Take That, the Chemical Brothers, George Michael and Prince, to name but a few. And loads of others, it says. Those are the people who actually enjoyed and were quite happy to be lampooned, you know. That's what before, what can I say, the current political climate. This is worth £5. Yeah, it's one of the ones that cost me 10p. So it's down as £1. But what they do at the YMCA is everything goes on for about 3 months and it starts dropping in price. And then they move it into the bargain room upstairs. They've got a bargain room. And it says 50p each DVD, 10 discs for £1. That's, so for instance, if you're getting a box set and it's got 4 discs in, that's 40p worth. 40p worth. Anyway, this was a PlayStation 1 demo. Well, it's not a demo. It is demos. It's all demos. But it comes off the front of the magazine. It's not a PS1 demo disc. The demo discs were either in the game or in the box when you bought the machine. This is demos of games that have been released since then in the magazine. You used to get this on the front of the mag. Yeah, selling for a fiver, this one. I've got a load of PS2 ones that I've got to get listed actually at some point. Harry Potter J.K. Rowling. She said she gave me this one, but when I added up the numbers, she priced up the spooks wrong, and it added up to what this would have been anyway, because this was going to be 50p, because I bought just the one book. I've not seen this one. I think I'll watch it. Code 8, Fury's the Ultimate Power. Who knows? Then I got SingStar 80s, and Disney Sing It. Well, they can all go with a set of SingStar mics. I've still got to dig out my bag full of SingStar mics. I sold one about a month ago that I got with a console. But over the summer, I've been buying them in every time I could get a mic for like 50p or £1, or the set, or the adapter, and just slinging them in a bag. And I have a bag somewhere in the garage that's full of them. They really need sorting out, cleaning, testing. I've got my PlayStation 2 underneath the TV for testing at the moment. I normally play PlayStation games for myself on a PS3 because it's easier to use the same handset, and it's wireless, and it's HDMI straight into the back of the TV. But when I'm testing games, it's so much easier to whack them in the front, in the top loading PS2, turn them on, and if they start loading, you know the disc's okay, and then whip it out and start again. With a PS3, you have to wait for it to turn into a PS2 mode, then you have to wait for the handset to pair, which is fine when you're going to be playing it, but every time you do that, it slows down testing games. So I have that there for things like this, just testing. And testing the microphones, I'll just have to plug one in after another, after another, after another, until they're all tested. And I can whack some games with it. Oh, and I got FIFA 18 for Xbox One, which is worth about £1. And they had it up for £2, but of course it cost me 10p. So it's not too bad. Right, that's it. 40 odd pound. £46.24 spent. I've got a feeling there's quite a lot of money's worth here, but a lot of it's going to be a slow seller. Nothing spectacular, but better than nothing considering I didn't go to the Carboots at all this weekend. I had a chance to go to 2 Carboots, and I didn't go to either of them because of the weather and shit and stuff I had to do, like listing. I've still got loads to list. There are all my controllers for Wii's. There's 10 there, and I know that at least 3 of them work. The others, I'm sure they'll work fine because they're not dirty or corroded or anything. It's just as and when I get a console ready in the garage to list, I can take a couple out of there that I know have been tested against my own console, which is under there. Just loads to be getting on with. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it. Have fun with the rest of the week. Bye.